So you're in Malaysia, you have a bit of money, 150,000, you want to buy a nice looking, comfortable pickup truck.
Yeah.
You don't have money for the Raptor. Okay, so we're talking top of the range, outside of Raptor. What can you get? You can get Wildtrak, but that's 160. You can get a Rogue, that's 160. Then you have this, which is 142. 142. And then you have Mitsubishi.
Nissan Navara.
Oh, Navara, sorry.
Oh, Navara, you have the Pro 4X.
Yes, that was launched on the same day.
The Pro 4X Navara
Is 100 at?
is same price as this.
130, 42.
Yeah, 142.
We should check it out. Which one would you choose?
If it was me, personally, I'm going to drive it every day. That's a tough one.
You may actually choose a Navara.
The Navara is aspiring towards Ranger Raptor level, right?
Yeah.
It's not Wildtrak level. It's like aspiring towards
I
Ranger
know.
Raptor. The wheels and all that.
Yeah.
The kit.
Yeah.
So I might actually go for the Navara.
Yeah.
Because I know I already like the Navara,
Right.
the previous one.
We drove the previous Navara, the standard Navara,
standard
the
VLT
VLT.
or VL.
something.
No, VL something.
No, we drove the black.
It's black edition. It's just like painted here.
Yeah. No, they didn't even paint it. They give you bare plastic.
Yeah.
Right? So the Navara drives pretty okay. It
Yeah.
just it feels a bit underpowered, even though on paper it's not supposed to be underpowered, which is a funny thing, which is exactly what we feel here. You push it hard, then the power is there.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it feels a bit lethargic. I think it's a tuning lah.
Yeah.
It's a fuel consumption tuning. You would choose a Navara.
I might.
I actually might also choose a Navara.
I would choose this if my objective was I need to carry around a lot of cargo for my business for the next 10 years. Then I would choose this.
Okay.
If I need to take it as a personal car, I'll probably take a Ranger or a Navara.
What is stopping this manufacturer from reaching the right quality that we feel in the Raptor?
If you're gonna make a Raptor, you need to have things like electronic power steering. You must have your entire management system have enough sensors to deal with all the other things that you're going to pile on,
Right.
all the electronics.
Right.
And these cars also have to be simple
Right.
for people who are going to use it for 10, 20 years.
Correct. I just find that this vehicle is getting a bit left behind in terms of time, in terms of advancement in refinement in technology and whatnot. The ride quality is a bit jarring.
Yeah.
The closest that we've driven is the Navara, and it's all in the suspension tuning, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all because of the rear suspension issue. Why don't they give you two options from the get-go? You know, you have the road version and then you have the rough use version. You know, so the rough use version will drive like this, and then the road version will drive a little bit more amicably. Because just now when we're stepping on it, it was literally dangerous, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got scared.
Yeah, you got scared.
It's too much power, and you know the chassis is
The chassis, everything inside the car that can shake was shaking.
Yeah.
Everything that squeaks. Everything that bangs. And you are like a freaking human absorber,
Yeah.
waiting for Armageddon to happen. It's just not 2021 lah, bro. So I'm just waiting for an in-between product. That's why Navara has always spoken to me to a certain extent, because for all its fault, it drives the nicest,
Yeah.
bar Raptor. But yeah, my thesis time is this. I personally find it's being left behind time a little bit far. I think in terms of pickup, we've seen what it can do in the cheap form in the Navara, in the expensive form in the Raptor. I just wish that more manufacturer would take something in between. Maybe take that cheap form and give it a little bit more from there.
Right.
Because I mean, I know Southeast Asia has a variety of demand. You have countries that really demand very rough use, like Thailand, but not all Thailand. You know,
Some
parts.
yeah.
Malaysia also have some of this, but a lot of time you look at the pickup truck being used in Malaysia, most of them are used as a soft roader, and you are suffering all this Armageddon. It's not worth it lah. Something for you to take away, man.
When the Navara first came out, one of the guys, when the Harrier first came out, we were asked to go to the Toyota showroom,
Right.
HQ,
Yeah.
to go check it out. And then one of the test drivers, journalists, came with the Navara Pro 4X, and he parked it in front.
Brand new.
I mean, it's a test car.
Oh.
So he parked it right in front of everybody,
Yeah.
so the management can see.
Oh.
And
they do it
Toyota
on
management
purpose, right?
asked, no, they asked him to park there. They said everybody park there. And this fellow just so happened to have a test car, which is your rival.
Yeah.
The Hilux feel a bit scared. So he parked it there, and then management asked him to move the car to another parking lot.
Aiyo,
And
so insecure.
all the Toyota managers came with him to deliver the message, and then they were checking out the car.
you think there is no market for luxurious pickups?
I think there is, but it's always going to be a compromise product. I remember the Navara was good, but it was not great.
There was a car called the Lincoln Blackwood or something like that. Basically, you know Lincoln lah.
Right.
Blackwood. Ooh, sounds very wrong. You know Lincoln lah. They sell expensive cars. Yeah. So if Lincoln were to make a pickup truck, it has to be expensive, right? Completely failed in America.
Oh.
Completely failed. It was like luxurious, but failed.
Why? It was a leather chassis.
It was a leather chassis.
Yeah. But I mean, which brings me to the next point,
Yeah.
which is if you're gonna do, there is a market for
There
it,
is.
but it has to be unibody.
So this is a tough one. We're gonna talk about this unibody pickup. We haven't seen any unibody pickup here in Malaysia.
Yeah.
But actually, there was a unibody pickup for many years running around in the States. Actually, we had. In the 70s, you had Subarus, remember or not?
Oh, yeah.
but those are different stories now.
We had the Arena, Proton Arena.
We had a Proton Arena also.
Which you see every single arena now, and the thing is sunken.
Is
it's
it?
completely like broken.
Yeah. But here's the thing. There was in modern times, from competent companies, there was a unibody or monocoque pickup truck that nobody talks about and everybody makes fun of in the US. It's called the Honda Ridgeline.
Yeah.
Right? People laugh at it.
2-3 generations in already.
Yeah. Then, recently, on the same week that this car and the Navara 4X Pro was launched,
Pro 4X.
whatever lah.
Yeah.
Hyundai launched the Santa Cruz.
Yes.
And that thing looks out of the freaking world. I want one. I haven't driven it lah, but I don't know. But I want one.
Yeah, it looks so cool. It's basically a lifestyle pickup.
It is. And you know what? If the back can seat like that, if the angle is a little bit better than this, I don't mind, man. Yeah, you tell me, hey, but the back is so small. But what am I going to carry?
Yeah. And you tell me the payload is only like half of the...
Yeah, like 500-600 kg. Hey, fine, man. No problem. 4 dead bodies or 5 dead bodies. It's alright.
Yeah.
You know, so I think there is a market, and I think Hyundai saw it.
Yeah.
We're not the only ones talking about
This is a strange thing. I mean, it is a road car.
Yeah.
It's a pickup
They
truck.
base it on the
Tucson.
Tucson, yes.
Yeah. And it's weird. It's the first time I'm seeing a pickup truck with a dual clutch transmission.
Well, DCTs are everywhere now. So you see it with pad to an inline tree. So.
I just worry some poor idiot is gonna buy it for the wrong reasons. Take it off road and suddenly you cannot climb the hill.
But I think there is a market for it, and I think the Japanese
a bit late to the game.
A bit lacking in innovation. The Koreans saw it. Honda saw it. Many generations. I think 15 years ago
they just didn't make it cool enough.
It was a bit CC. It was like the hairdresser's version of a car for that range.
It didn't embrace what it had.
Yeah.
Whereas you see the Hyundai one, it really embraces that sporty luxury.
And they were so proud of the fact that their cargo bed was the smallest. You know, they were advertising the fact we only have this is the smallest in the class, and they were so proud of it. And everyone was like, "What?" But I get it. You know, it was not about cargo space. It was never about carrying whatever. You know,
it's about taking what's cool about the segment and then adding your own flavor to it.
And make it sell. And I'm
whereas
actually,
Honda just took like, oh shit, I got no leather chassis, I just make you a thing, and then I try to compete with you on the same thing.
Yeah. So Honda's Ridgeline looks like a compromise. Hyundai looks like there was a target, I'm gonna walk there.
Embraced fully the concept of a unibody pickup.
Correct. And they did so well, man. I haven't read the sales figure, I haven't read any report.
I don't think it's launched, I think they just showed
it. But I mean, I believe it can be done because you know the front looks exactly the same as the Tucson. You know, the latest Tucson that hasn't been launched here. So so I think that is one of the future of a pickup. Because I really appreciate a pickup. I myself, I tell you, reality is in my small business, I use my Alphard like a van, which is not the right thing to do because the interior of an Alphard is supposed to be luxurious. Comfortable, and then if you're carrying things, it's not supposed to be in the same compartment. Alright. So I actually have a need for a pickup, and I've been toying with the idea of getting my company to buy me a pickup truck. Then I've been thinking, wow, I only ever derive enjoyment from it, Neil. The only thing I would use it for is for my business. And then I have such a giant thing. that is not nice to drive, parking in my
Takes
house.
up 1.5 parking lots.
Yeah.
And then you can only use it for very, very special
Correct.
circumstances. If someone calls you and says, I need a ride,
Yeah.
you have to drive home, switch cars, and then go on. just to have a decent experience.
I know.
Yeah.
So I was a bit put off, but if I had the Santa Cruz, I would anytime and daily that car.
Yeah.
You know?
I see the appeal. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Autophiles signing out, man. We hope to see more of this monocoque unibody, because the Land Rover showed that monocoque body can be,
do it, yeah.
well, it may not be the toughest.
I think the problem is the cost. Yeah. Because this is genuinely cheap for them to make.
Yeah, because it's just
Yeah.
steel bar, welded together, and put a body over it.
Yeah. All the money goes into this. That one is like maybe 10-20% the cost.
It's 20 years ago. It's still the same steel bar that's being used.
Yeah. I strengthened a bit.
Add one more bar here. Okay, done. 10% improvement. That's what they say every
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Oh, every time they say what? 80% more rigid.
Add one bar.
I one bar. That part is 80% more rigid already.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's it. That's
Is
all
it?
we do.
We're done? Okay. Hey, we gotta do the. Hey, this car came a long way, man.
Yeah. Generational leap.
This is the 3 liter, right?
Yeah. You remember the 1.9 last time?
I remember.
It wasn't like underpowered.
I think in city is okay. Maybe on a highway it might struggle.
Or if you got a lot of weight in the back, then it might struggle.
But this one doesn't feel so powerful in the city.
At the low end, this engine is a bit weird.
A bit weaker.
Yeah, a bit weak.
But then the moment I feel, hey, now it's getting lively.
Yeah, when you start off slow, it's like really weak, and then suddenly it gets fucking crazy.
It's like Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Oh my goodness. Fucking Armageddon.
Everything just blowing up in the car.
Do you feel that? Yeah, this feels like 1955. When you drop a 7 liter V12 into the car and you go and the whole car shakes. Anything that can shake. Oh, nice! Collision warning.
This is the complete opposite of what the D-Max used to be, which is the most hard plastic,
The most bland.
like just made for contractor spec kind of thing. And now it's like,
Maybe because I drove the car at night, so I don't see how bad it is.
it was quite bad.
It was quite bad.
I remember like this thing was not closing properly.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's still some aspects of that Isuzu cost cutting. Oh, it didn't close.
You think it was wrong? Is it?
Yeah. There's definitely still some aspects of the Isuzu interior in here. Like this thing, the spring is broken.
Oh no, so fast.
Yeah.
No, it's just jammed.
It's jammed. But you see the spring, even when it's released, it just flops down. Like it's not a soft opening as it should be.
Isuzu is a bit rough around the edges.
Yeah.
How come they're like that one?
Because they only make trucks. They don't know what passenger car standards are. They're just like, danga. And then
You want to show the broken?
yeah, this thing, I came in and it wasn't working. I don't know what's going on.
Something is blocking it.
Maybe something is blocking
It's not
it.
filed properly.
No, I don't know what it is. It's just completely not
And then
working.
you want to show this one?
This one is okay. This one comes out, but then closing it sometimes.
No, you close softer. Yeah!
Then it doesn't go down, and you have to give it another push.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's some points where the overall package is night and day from the last thing.
Oh yes.
It's I remember this on the old car was some really ugly design, hard plastic. It's still hard plastic.
It's still hard plastic.
But the button has been changed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But is it good enough for 2021?
That's the question. I just want to give it an identity.
Yeah, but some of the best looking pickup trucks they're all the designs in the front.
Yeah.
It's all size, imposing, simple design,
I mean, just look at the Ranger. It's the best looking pickup, not because it has a lot of character. It's because it knows how to subdue itself and just look tough.
Yeah.
That's it. It looks like a tool. You open
don't over design.
like you open up a toolbox
Yeah.
and you see all the tools there,
Yeah.
and it's all uniform, and then you see a Ford Ranger there.
Yeah.
Same
It's like a
exact
mouse, like a mouse. The mouse that is expensive looks the simplest.
thing. Yeah.
The cheapest mouse, all sorts of.
LED and shit. Okay, shall we step inside?
Yeah. Well, before that, let's sit at the back.
Oh, yeah.
So
The back of my back is being touched everywhere by the seat. Sounds wrong.
sounds like a lyrics to the song. My dad had a 4-liter Jeep Cherokee. You step on it, the whole thing shakes like that. This one is so lethargic when you are light-footed.
Yeah.
Which is really odd. It's like, is it like a 2-liter or 2.2 liter diesel in there? Wow, cool.
So there's a revolution in tech in that sense.
Okay.
Yeah,
But it's refusing to wipe off the bird shit.
the bird shit is caked on there. I took a hose and hosed it down.
It still doesn't come off. This bird has eaten something hard.
We eat some rubber or something.
Bloody bird.
Um,
It even has a collision prevention.
intervention.
Ah.
Brake intervention.
Which is quite... I mean, it's good. I mean, I was complaining just now that it was too intrusive, that it thinks that I'm not doing my work.
Yeah.
But, well, if it saved you one time, that's it already.
Yeah.
I know.
And it's even got a blind spot system.
Yeah.
It warns you with the annoying sound which you
Yeah.
heard. And if let's say there's a car in your blind spot and you insist on turning in anyway, they have a sort of intervention there also where they break the inside wheels, so you're pushed back into the because this is hydraulic steering.
Yeah.
They have to do it with the brakes to push you
as
in.
opposed to controlling the steering itself.
Yeah, and it's not unheard of because I think the Fortuner also uses a similar system.
Look at the amount of answer that they gave us over the years.
Yeah.
Die.
Yeah.
It's a flip. You survive, you crawl. That's what Ronnie Cheng said. We drive, we crash, we get into another car, we continue driving. I think it served Indonesia pretty well in the 80s and the 90s. Yeah.
Then we came to 2000s and 2000. Hey, can I take that from Malaysia?
Yeah.
Can.
Then they do it for the...
Put some fabric seats.
They put answer.
Answer.
And after that, they do Innova.
Yeah.
Which is almost like a cow. Still like a cow.
I mean, they both... I think the Innova at least is a bit more honest.
Yeah.
The answer went for the SUV aesthetic and then actually it's just...
They call it a Kijang there.
Kijang,
right?
yeah.